back to another exciting video with me, Michelle. I'm trying to figure out if I'm having a good hair day or a bad hair day. I have a dirty hair day, okay? My hair needs to be washed. And I thought, well, if we pull it up, nobody will notice. So I already have my stuff laid out for dinner, guys. We're having beef stew, which my family does not like. I want to try this with you guys. Oh, did it even do it? So it's a pumpkin Pop-Tart. Yeah, I'm not so sure because I'm not big on Pop-Tarts. For one, they're too sweet. For two, I need more of a filling breakfast if I'm going to eat breakfast. Whether it be oatmeal, fruits, bacon, eggs, biscuit, gravy. But Pop-Tarts, I'm not usually the, hey, pop stuff in like Eggo minis and stuff. I just personally don't like that stuff. Maybe because I'm not a kid anymore. I don't know. Yay, it's done. It's hot. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't really taste anything. There's a little bit of pumpkin, but it's not a lot. It's actually good because it's not too overpowering of pumpkin, and it's not super sweet like a normal Pop-Tart is. I don't know, it's kind of good. But I don't know that it tastes like pumpkin. And guys, before we get into this vlog too much, I do want to go like outside and show you how my little sitting area is coming about. I want to show you that because I'm so proud of it. Like, that is Michelle's hard work out there, and I think it looks really well. Verdict's in. That Pop-Tart was probably like a waste of, I don't know. I don't like sugary stuff like that for morning breakfast, and I just, we gotta skip that. All right, guys, but look at this. I almost have all my rock down. And it's so cute, like my little sitting area. So hopefully that will be done. I'm waiting on my rocks because I ordered my last one because I ordered some small ones to kind of fill in. So they should be here sometime hopefully by this week, and I can totally finish it and get my fire pit in there. But the main thing I'm waiting on is, well, I want it to be done when Michaela comes home because I don't want any projects going on. And guys, like, she's coming home soon. Soon. So Michaela did call us earlier, and I didn't want to I don't know, I'm debating. So I kind of want to discuss it with her if she doesn't know what's going on about the airline, only because sometimes she panics. I don't know why. Like, if she's stuck at the airport, she would just be stuck at the airport. But at the same time, I'm kind of like, just let her wing it. Nothing happens. Yay. So I'm not really sure about my parenting skills of what I want to do at the moment. I wish it was more calmly with her and I could just discuss it. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe she already knows what's going on at these airports and that people are just sitting for days, not able to move. The other day, I think they reported Florida didn't even have a flight that was allowed to leave. So we definitely have things going on with the airlines right now. And she's getting ready to fly out. Now, Southwest is the main one that is going on strike for these mandates. But at the same time, I'm like, people are going to jump on board with that. That would be the goal. So I don't really know. I don't know. Maybe I'll just casually mention it to her. Like, if she has to sit there, just make sure she's calmly sitting there and not really worried about it. Michaela is just very much, will straight jump into anxiety. Worst thing possible could happen, and I'm going to be sitting here for days. So I just want to kind of like see where her mentality is with if she possibly has to sit there in the airport for a day or two. I've not really been researching this part, honestly, because I had nobody flying. Like, I wasn't flying or anything, so, but now that Michaela's trying to come home, and I know these like strikes and these pilots are not putting these planes in the air, kind of like, maybe I should look at it. I don't know. I don't know. I see, like, I'm totally nonchalant. I'm like, hey, you either gonna let me on the aircraft or you're not, or we either gonna sit here or we're not. So maybe I'll call her back, because I didn't get to speak to her. I was trying to take Caroline to work and stuff, but Caroline did speak to her on the way. So let's maybe just call her for a second.
It was just so hard. Like, I felt like I failed, like, every class, every, like, test and stuff, even though I looked over it and everything. Like, it was actually so difficult.
Now, I thought you said Jacob was good and he was going to help you.
Yeah, but then he's been gone, not here, and then busy doing his own thing, so I haven't even bothered to ask him for help.
You should have studied. Anatomy's hard, and you've got Anatomy 1 done, and you still have to do Anatomy 2.
well, I can't even complete Anatomy 2 until I make a 70 Anatomy 1. So I'm going to have to retake Anatomy 1 before I can even take Anatomy 2.
Michaela! At least you won't have to buy your book again. There's your positive note. I told you, anatomy is hard. You have to do flashcards. Did you make one flashcard? No.
Mm-mm.
I fell asleep during anatomy at my kitchen table, falling asleep trying to study anatomy. Super interesting, but you gotta be willing to.
I passed, but I don't know. I don't know what my final grade was.
Next subject, have you heard about the airlines going on strike and close to your flight? So just pay attention that your flight's leaving on time and that they're having no problems at the airports. Because I know you're doing a layover.
I'm confused.
The pilots are pretty much saying no. They're going to get mandates.
Basically saying you have to be vaccinated, or
they're trying. Like Southwest is the one doing it right now. So Southwest must have required their employees to get it, and the pilots are like, no, they're standing up against the mandate. So, I mean, you remember on TikTok the little cute girl, hey Tater Tot. Hey Tater Tots. You don't know Hey Tater Tots? She's huge.
Maybe I would know her like if I saw a video, but I don't really know like usernames.
That's not her username. That's how she addresses everybody. Anyway, so she's a huge TikToker. Well, she just got some kind of deal for a television show in California. So she's even posting everywhere. She's just sitting in airports. Like, I mean, I already knew about this, but TikTok's just all over it too. They're just sitting for days in airports where they're not moving because the planes are not going.
They don't have enough pilots to fly the planes.
And at first they said it was bad weather, and everybody's like, "Yeah, we're in Florida, and the sun and the skies are good, and all we're doing is flying to another part of Florida." Well, then that didn't fly, so then they went to they are short-staffed. Well, then the pilots are pretty much speaking up and saying, "No, the problem is we're fighting the mandates," so they went on strike. But then, I mean, you're not flying Southwest, but who knows if the other airlines are going to follow suit.
But by the time I leave, if they're going to do it.
Follow in line to protest too. So I'm just telling you, don't worry about it. Just be prepared that, I mean, check on it.
I'm not going to be worried about it. I mean, I'd rather just be safe than
Me too.
like, so I mean, I'm not in a rush. All I do is have to put in more time off if all else fails. If I have to stay in the airport for a couple days or whatever. Like, I'm not really stressed about it.
Good, because I just don't want you to get there and you be at your layover or something and you can't move from your layover to home.
No, because I guess being at that part, I wish it was Miami at that point, because you could have drove 3 hours and came and got me.
I knew you were going to say that. I knew you were going to say that. Ha, and I can't drive. Put extra burden on Mom because you stuck in your airport.
No. If I was in Miami, you could drive 3 hours and just come get me.
I don't know. And you know, sometimes whenever they're not doing that stuff, they'll give you like a hotel, but that's not probably guaranteed for what's going on. Study anatomy.
Like, Bryony gave me like 3 new pairs of like high heels, and they're like pumps, and they're really cute. But like, my luggage is already so heavy. I don't even have my textbooks in there yet. And so I'm really kind of worried that I'm going to go overweight.
I don't think so.
I mean, I came here with 38 kilos, so I have 50. So I have, almost 12?
Yeah, you're going to be fine.
But it feels really heavy. But I'm just kind of so worried about going over.
Well, if you get there like we always do, if you get there you're overweight, just take some of the weight and put it at your carry-on.
Yeah, and I've already, massively ripped my big black luggage.
All right, guys, I'm going to end the video here because why? I talk too much. That's why. So I'm going to let you guys go. It looks like Michaela's not really worried about it, which is super great. And I'm sure we will get her home. I've sat here and honestly talked to her for like the last hour and a half just about life in general. And just trying to get caught up with her because I don't get to talk to her as much as I would like to because we are different time zones. I'm super busy. I know she's got stuff going on. Obviously, failing anatomy is one of her things she has going on. Anyways, I've got to run to the store to get a few things to finish dinner. And I also got to run to the store because Christian's doing Feed the Monster at school. So I got to buy him a bag of candy so he can feed the monster for their trunk or treat. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. As always, love you guys. Stay safe, and I'll see you in the next. Bye.